Touted as the spiritual successor for EverQuest, Pantheon aims to revive the old-school MMO experience, offering a world that's challenging, immersive, and unapologetically hardcore. Unlike most modern MMOs, which prioritizes accessibility and convenience, Pantheon takes the opposite approach. There's no in-game map, although that will be added later, we've been told, no visible enemy levels, and minimal handholding. Instead of quest markers and objective trackers, you have to pay attention to dialogue, explore the world yourself, and remember locations manually. At its core, Pantheon is a PvE-focused MMORPG with 6 playable races, 12 classes, and a traditional tab target combat system. The game also leans heavily into group-based gameplay, meaning solo players may struggle, especially in later levels. Of course, this style of design is not for everyone. Hardcore mechanics can be frustrating or rewarding, depending on what type of player you are. Some will love the challenge and sense of danger, while others may find it tedious and unnecessarily punishing. So in this video, I am diving into Pantheon: Rise of the Fallen for the first time. I'll be exploring its gameplay, combat, crafting, and overall experience to see if it truly delivers on its promise of being a next-gen, old-school MMORPG. Without further ado, let's jump in. As always, we begin with the most important part of any MMO journey: character creation. So have a look at the races. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different races. We've got the usual human, elf, and dwarf. But this time we've got halfling, ogre. That's kind of cool. And dark mer? Dark mere? We'll call it dark mer. Basically a dark elf. Because I'm incredibly boring, I always make my main or my first character a human, regardless what fancy options we have. And for classes, we've got a decent amount of classes here. Got warrior, monk, cleric, rogue, wizard, enchanter, shaman, ranger, paladin, direlord, summoner, and necromancer. I feel like I'm going to have to give the necromancer a go. Now, what kind of appearance options do we have? We have a very small amount of hairstyle options. Same with the hair color. I understand they're going for this, late 90s, early 2000s thing. But personally, I would prefer to have seen a few more options. I feel like a necromancer would have a really long beard, so I'm going to go for the long beard. And on the right, we have attributes, points to allocate. It's been a long time since I've had to allocate attributes. In fact, the last MMO I remember having to do this for was my very brief stint with ESO. But even then, the meta ended up just being dumping everything into one attribute. So as always, each attribute gives some kind of passive advantage. Interestingly, though, charisma reduces vendor prices and increases the rate of reputation gains. Now, I wonder why anyone would go out of their way to invest in this stat over the other ones, unless there's some kind of way you could have an alt, maybe make that max charisma, and perhaps, I don't know, you could get recipes that are difficult to get otherwise that way, but interesting nonetheless. Well, I have no idea, so I'm just going to dump everything into intellect because that was the highest stat that I had. Whether that's because I'm a human, I am not sure. Now, is Death Rattle available? It is indeed. Fantastic stuff. All right, let's enter. Wow, look at this. Really looks like we've gone back in time here, boys. So, straight from the get-go, we have 1 ability on our bar. Induce nausea. So that looks like a damage over time effect. This is funny. We've spawned in next to someone who's died and their corpse is here. And yeah, it almost gave me the option to loot it. It says, this isn't yours to loot. I mean, I wouldn't take it anyway, but it's funny that there is sort of the option. All right, well, I guess we just start killing things. So obviously, this game is based very much... Wait, am I going to die? This might be close. Wow. Oh, yes, that's it. You have to press C to consider. Well, I can't consider dead targets, obviously. So this is an evenly matched fight. So what I was actually about to say before I died is, although this game is very much based off of EverQuest or EQ, as the cool kids call it. Oh crap, wait, my health is really low. Oh no, I'm so used to games where you respawn and you're full health. Okay. I think it was X. There we go. Anyway, as I was saying, this game is based off of EverQuest. I never played EverQuest in its heyday, but I did play Final Fantasy XI in its heyday. And Final Fantasy XI is very similar to original EverQuest. They took a lot of inspiration from EverQuest. So the fact that you have to sit down to rest to get your health and mana back, the fact that you have to like inspect the mob, like check it to see if you can fight it, if it's dangerous or not, and the fact that you get skill ups for basically everything you're doing, whether that's a melee swing, casting a specific school of magic, or even a defensive skill up like taking a hit. I absolutely love all of that, even though I never played original EverQuest. Okay, we go again. This small scatterwing bat is not going to know what hit it. So normally when you log in for the first time, you actually do get given some tutorial like pop-ups. I actually logged in already just to like check out whether I could set some options how I wanted. And I moved a couple of things around, but I didn't really play the game. I just like logged in. All right, we got some loot. Right on. Okay, so B is our spell codex, I think it's called. Something like that. I is inventory. So we've got our bag space down here, which is an interesting one because not only do you have bag space, but you also have weight. So I'm guessing you can't go over weight. Oh, we have 2 scrolls that we can use. Aha! This will probably make things a bit easier, won't it? And not only that, we have lots of different places to place gear. Oh, a torch. Oh, and a section for profession gear as well. Also, I've just noticed on the right, we have adventuring skills. So we have 1 out of 6. Now, if this works like it does in Final Fantasy XI, which it probably will, 6 will be the max you can level each skill or the current character level that you are. I'm assuming when I hit level 2, that 6 will increase. Right, now we've learnt those new scrolls. We can put these on the hotbars at the bottom. Now, the interesting thing with these hotbars that I've noticed is that they are predefined with hotkeys. So we've got Alt and Shift and like the normal numbers like 1 to whatever at the bottom. I wasn't able to see if you could rebind these. And also, you can't move specific spells like out of these rows that I could see. So I can move my skeletal summon spell, Crumbling Bones, anywhere on this bar. But I cannot move it to the bottom bar, and I cannot move it to the left bar. So, interesting choice, but at least, you know, I'm a big fan of Alt and Shift anyway, so, you know, that's fine, but just interesting you didn't have, like, full freedom. Anyway, got Life Tap, which I think keeps resisting. There we go, that one didn't resist. That is one bony boy. Oh, thank God, there's an option for the combat log to just be me. I don't really have any interest in seeing everyone else's attacks. I suppose that could be interesting. I suppose that could be useful if you're playing a support. You know, perhaps you can see the, you know, whatever mob you're fighting doing a specific ability, and then you'll know to CC it or to debuff your allies. I don't know, but I think for general gameplay, I don't really need to see other people's attacks. I have to say, for a level 1 summon, the skeleton's pretty cool. Jonan. I really hope we can summon some cool things in higher levels. Man, look at this guy's weapon. It's massive. Obviously, he's an ogre, but Jesus, this weapon is as big as the ogre, if not bigger. Oh, level 2. There's one thing that I'm finding kind of strange, is the text. The text above NPCs seems really faint, I guess? And then on top of that is the mobs we're fighting are lowercase. There are no uppercase letters. There are no capitalization. That is strange. Is that an EQ thing? I mean, I guess it must be, right? I just don't know why they've done that. But if it was an EQ thing, I can sort of understand why they might. Warrior scrolls. Oh, okay. This is how we get more spells. Obviously, I'm not a warrior, but maybe there's a necromancer one somewhere. Got paladin, cleric. Ah, we found the necromancer. Obviously, in typical necromancer fashion, he's by himself, like not in the small ruins with everyone else. All right, what do we have here? The scent of death is all around us. We got lost. Whoa, that's a lot of scrolls. Oh, okay, so some of these are like caster shared. So we've got wizard, enchanter, summoner, necromancer. And other ones are necromancer only. Oh, scroll, renew bones. Incidentally, your mum renews my bones every Friday night. Oh, cool. So this scroll evolves your crumbling bones into ghastly corpse. All right. Well, I don't think I've got very much money, so we're going to have to do a bit of grinding. Necromancer traits. Consume this rune to acquire an attribute bonus. Okay, well, we'll come back, I guess. Hey, what the hell? Bone boy, why are you not fighting? What are you doing? Just standing there. Huh. I think my skeleton's broken. Maybe I dismiss him. Or her. Alright, we've restarted our skeleton. And it's fighting again now. Classic turn it off and on again. Always fixes them. Oh, we have a mysterious letter. Let's read it. You do not know me, but I have an opportunity for you. Find me near the well in the center of the village of Avalia, and I will explain more. Okay, let's accept. Oh, we have an adventurer's backpack. Did we have that before? I don't remember seeing that before. Obviously, though, there are no waypoints. There's actually, I've just realized, there's no map. There's also no mini-map. So this will be fun. I guess I'll just have to, I'll probably naturally like discover that place. I'll just have to remember to go find that person. Is there a quest tracker? Ah, quest journal. Perfect. Okay. I won't have to remember then, at least. Oh, level 3. Wow, I just read in chat that when you die past level 4, you drop everything in your inventory. You keep your gear, apparently, but you drop everything in your bags and inventory. That's definitely good to learn about now. So, as I read earlier, I just hit level 5, and I just had this handy little pop-up saying that dying at level 5 and above means you'll leave a corpse behind where you die. You'll keep everything you had equipped, such as armor and weapons, but all coin, bags, and items you were carrying in your general inventory will be left on your corpse. And to get them back, you must remember where you died and return there to loot your corpse. Some classes, such as Cleric, can resurrect your corpse if they find it before you loot it. Resurrection teleports you to the corpse and gives you some experience back. Okay. TLDR, try not to die. Alright, we're about a third of the way into level 5 now, and it does seem to be going a little bit slower. So I think it's time to adventure out of this miserable, dank cave. I'm not really too sure where to go, but following light is usually a good sign. Oh, yes. Oh, God. Skeleton has angered me. Angered me? Aggroed me. Oh. Oh, I start all the way back in the caves. God damn it. Oh. So, I've just realized that I can't summon my skeletal minion. And the reason for that is I don't have the required item. Now, I did actually have some bone fragments, I think, in my bag originally. But I didn't realize that that was what they were for. Oh, God, that day-night cycle is a bit of a bloom. Okay, luckily, our corpse is just here. Uh-oh, run! Run! No, run! Piss off, brittle bone knight. You son of a bitch. Oh my God, what is the tethering radius on this? Jesus. I wonder if you're going to be able to do the old MK... Wait, what was it called again? MKP? Or whatever, where you could drag monsters or mobs into other people and then somehow drop aggro and then get them to aggro them. Not that I ever did that, of course, in any game. There's a guy offering to give out some gear, so I'm gonna see if anything's useful for me. Alright, let's see if we can slip past this bone knight. I think we're good. Okay, we're good. Wow, what a choke point. Literally straight out of the starting area into this little choke point we can get aggroed by something that is obviously not able to be soloed. Okay, at least these spiders looks like I would be able to fight them. It looks like that there's a party somewhere looking at the... Oh, did I just see something? I did. I found a party, I think. Oh, no. No, that's just one person. What is this interesting artifact we found? It's very cool. Oh, actually, maybe I shouldn't be here. Let's get out of here. Don't think I aggroed them. All right, let's see if I can kill this spider. All right, this is much better. Oh, hang on. That looks like a bridge. Maybe there's a settlement there. Campfire. Keep to the roads, especially at night. Oh, this is a little village, I think. Little town. Oh, can I go in here? Oh my god, I can. Nice. Honestly, wasn't expecting there to be door opening mechanics. No, can't sit on the bench though. The chair, sorry. Hello, Caden. Oh, a quest. Trapper's End. Slay 4 G'day trappers. Okay. Sure, why not? Oh, there's even more buildings up here. Avalia. Actually, wasn't that first quest wanting me to come here? So this is a very cozy little area. Yeah, it was here. I need to find the foreman who is in the middle. Oh, we found him! Laughter and song mixed with banter and brawls. The town is teeming with life. Yeah, you know what? It kind of is. There's a lot of people here. Oh, wow, look at that. That is cool. I guess that's a summoner. Have I made a mistake? Should I have made a summoner? One bony boy versus one stony masculine Chad with a sword. Speaking of Chads, look at this absolute unit. Oh, a banker. Okay. Deposit items and coin. Jesus Christ. Alright, we got some, looks like crafting utensils. I actually love this. I love crafting where you have to get a schematic and you have to use like a specific thing, specific appliance to do the crafting, rather than just getting a bunch of items in your inventory and just hitting craft. I definitely prefer it this way. Oh, is this person in a guild? Search and rescue. Oh, hang on a second. What is this? A huge castle up there and a massive bridge. Wow. Oh, I can't wait to see in there. Definitely have to remember to try and find that. Oh, found the meth lab. Sorry, I mean the alchemy lab. So I don't know if you can see in the top left. That's the FPS counter and ping. I actually had to drop the graphics down on this because for whatever reason, as soon as there's a few people around, my FPS dropped to like 10. I don't have the best graphics card in the world, but I've got a 2080 Super, which I feel is more than adequate for this type of game. However, it is early access, etc., etc. Typically, early access games are not well optimized. I also had a little look on Reddit, and there are seemingly quite a few people with the 3000 series cards as well that have had similar issues. But on top of that, my ping is 47, and I'm playing on the US servers. I actually didn't realize until a few moments ago that there is Central European servers. I just thought that was amazing that I have a sub 50 ping. As soon as I said that, it went to 50. He's going to test me. Let's say 50 ping across the pond. That's really cool. Anywho, foreman, find it, sell it, go out and find it again. All before the turn comes for you. Just realized this guy's got some grappling hook, climbing claws. Can you climb? Oh. Oh, looks like we're about to get a deep dive into crafting. First of all, before I do this, I need to see if we can climb. No? I've just Googled it, and it seems like you can climb. Maybe you just can't do it like in a town or something. Oh my god, I'm climbing! No way! That's wild, dude. Oh, I fell! Is there any MMO that has climbing? Oh, wait, what's this? Training golem. Huh. I guess, I mean, I don't know if it counts as an MMO, but I think there's some gacha game that has climbing, but we don't talk about those around here. Okay, so the first quest, it looks like I can pick 2 trade skills, 2 crafting skills to take, and that is it. Which ones do we take? All right, let's get through these gathering quests. So it seems like you can pick 2 like crafting skills or trade skills. but it looks like the gathering is separate, so you could just gather anything. You're not limited, which is good. Okay, did he give me a pickaxe? He did. I right-clicked it. Oh, the tool slot. Okay, there it is. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Wait, where did he say this was? Oh, okay, he didn't. He just said, in typical old MMO fashion, he just said around here somewhere, typically found on the surface. Okay. I'm assuming that I'll just be able to hover over something. Aha. That looks like it might be mineable. Although before I do that, I want to check out what the hell that is. What is this? Hello. May the 3 disciplines keep you safe on your journey. Alright. Is that a... Oh my god! What just happened? Where am I? Where am I? I didn't think it was gonna do that. Okay. The lighting looks really weird here. I want to go back. I don't know where I am. Okay, luckily it did take me back. So I guess that's some kind of fast travel system, but only useful if you actually know where it goes and where you are to begin with. All right, let's go over there. Oh, rest in peace, Granny Smith. And ridiculous. Honestly, being able to climb in an MMO is so cool. I really love that. Oh, Stone of Binding. That isn't what I thought it was. Huh. Bind yourself here. I'm guessing that is like your respawn point or like your Hearthstone. And like in WoW, you now feel an affinity with this location. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's kind of useful that I found that anyway. So I don't respawn in the cave. But where are these? Where's this damn ore? What's going on over here? Ah, a bunch of monks. Alright, I'll leave you guys to it. I think I'm going to go back and pick up the other gathering quests. That seems like the most sensible thing to do. I can remember where I'm going. I think it's this way. Can I make this gap? Let's try. Whoa! Yeah, buddy. Well, found some wild vegetables. We can harvest. This is the first thing I've actually found that has been interactable. Bearing in mind I have to go chop down some logs. I think harvest some potatoes, mine some ore, and a couple of other things. And it's carrots. I wonder if that's RNG or what. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure whether there's like a finite amount of, I suppose, nodes, you could call them. And, you know, they respawn, people kind of take them, so we're all competing for it. Or if I've just not found the correct areas yet. The mottled deer would be a little risky for a fight. Really? I feel like I need to test this theory out. No, easy. My god, it is so dark out here. Oh, at least I can do skinning though. God, it's really dark. Look at the chat. Man, when it's dark, it is dark. That's funny. Add some more herbs. Come on, potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Wolfsbane leaf. That's not what I asked for. Love the nighttime atmosphere though. We've got this kind of solemn sounding music. We've got wolves howling in the background. We've got crickets chirping. Very cool. Mushrooms and carrots. God damn you, friend. Wow, look at that. Look at that portal area. I have to say, so obviously like first impressions when you start this game and you kind of, you know, spend a couple of hours here and there, you go, oh well, the graphics they're kind of rubbish, you know. They look old. It just doesn't look like a new game. But little bits like this really make the game world feel more alive and give it that kind of high fantasy. Because when there's not a lot of glowing elements or bright lights or pretty things, the moment that it does exist, it almost makes it more special. You know, similar to my romantic walk with Boney Boy here. I have to say that moon kind of looks like it's got a stroke filter around the edge, and I don't like that. Maybe remove that. Seem to have got myself a little bit disorientated, but I've stumbled across what looks to be a dock. Don't know if boats are a thing or if it's some kind of travel, but nice to see. Oh, we can hand in our skinning quest. This is one cozy looking tavern. Also, those candles are massive. Treasure hunter. The art of scavenging. No, he's going to teach me the scavenging skill. Oh no, he's giving me a burlap bandage pattern. Nice. Right, I think I'm going to go learn alchemy. Yeah, let's do it. Complete. Okay. So it seems like we have everything we need except for rock salt? Huh. I thought she said that I could buy that. Alrighty, well, looks like we're gonna have to get some rock salt from doing traditional mining. I need to mine anyway, so let's see if we can find some nodes. Oh my god, we have finally found an ore deposit node. I also changed the nameplates so that they're a little bit easier for me to see, especially in the distance. Don't have the best eyesight in my old age. Oh, maple tree. Nice, we need that for a quest. So again, I don't know whether the resource nodes are just further out from the town, or whether obviously the ones that are near the town are just constantly picked up by players, but we ventured out a little bit to the west and we are finding things now. Oh cool, it even falls down as well. And that has completed the quest for that. Luckily, none of this seems to be aggroing me. I'll have to come back to this area. It seems like quite a nice place to solo level for me. Good little mob density. And everything is at appropriate level. But my inventory is very full. And I kind of want to do this alchemist quest. Ah, finally, another ore deposit. These definitely feel rarer than everything else. Hey, another one. I guess this will be enough now. Let's see if I can remember how to get back to town. I think it was this way. So if I remember correctly, I need to smelt this ore to get the salt. What am I missing here? All right, forget it. We found a vendor that sells rock salt. Let's just be done with it, because I can't seem to work out how to smelt the ore to get the rock salt without actually becoming a blacksmith. That seems kind of strange if I had to do that, but where did we get water? I wonder from the same guy. Yep. I don't have enough money for that. God damn it. Right, we're gonna have to sell some things. Okay, let's do our first ever craft. I'm not sure how many I needed to make, but I may as well just make all of them. Okay, cool. So we complete this and we get a portable alchemy kit. So the next one, we need to make 3 small health drafts. Need wolfsbane, boar blood, wolf fur, and rock salt. Oh wow, I didn't notice that earlier. I don't know if that's like a rare occurrence or if I'm just blind, but look at that sky, man. Not just stars. I see like a galaxy or something. Oh, level 6. Finally. This level felt like it took a little bit longer than normal because of all the running around and gathering I was doing. Now, finally use these scrolls I've been hoarding for a little while. So, drain intellect and ghastly corpse. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Please be cool. Oh, wait, we need to get rid of Zakan. Alright, anyway, please be cool. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Wait, I'm trying to look at you. What? So it's just a skeleton with a little bit of meat on it, I guess? I was expecting something a little bit different. Although I suppose it is just a simple upgrade to the original summon. I just kind of hope that like in later levels you get to summon something that is like actually different. But whatever. Let's see. What does this drain intellect do? How does that work? That gives me a intellect buff for 6 minutes. Trying to see. Yeah, I think the minion's damage is noticeably higher. At a guess, it looks like it's doing double, to be honest. Because I don't really remember it doing a huge amount of damage before, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Okay, so I look a little bit different now, and that is because I decided to reroll. Obviously, I didn't need to delete my character, but I kind of wanted my name on like my main character. But I've now made a Dire Lord, which is a type of tank. It specializes in gaining health back and is good at mitigating magic damage. Well, later on, I'm not very good at mitigating anything at the moment. So I've spent a little bit of time with the crafting. I haven't actually crafted anything yet, but I've just been gathering all the resources that I need to make these Asherium bars. Now, I think I have all the materials I need to make my first craft. Just need to pick up some tattered leather strips, which took me far too long to realize that I could just buy this from a vendor. Now I need to make this Asherium plate, which, as you can see, takes 2 bars. And to get these bars, you need to get the ore and you need to smelt that down. So it's a fairly long-winded process compared to other games crafting, but it seems fine. So originally I said leather strips. I don't need leather strips. I need a leather panel, which of course I do not have the money for. So let's sell some trash a second. Okay, now we have our panel. We can see that we have both of the items here to create the Asherium Novice Splintered Leather Braces basis. Now the interesting thing here is, I don't know if you can see on the left, I've got 2 separate schematics. So this one is essentially a base craft, and then I can go to the crude splintered leggings, which then requires the novice splintered leggings, plus some reinforcements, plus some rivets. So essentially you craft your base item and then you can upgrade it. So let's craft this one now. And there it is. Armor smithing skill is now 1. And we have our first... Just realized I had the wrong recipe. I was trying to make leggings using the braces as a base. So we'll get the upgraded bracer recipe just there. Okay, now it's showing 1 out of 1. Anyway, so I've got the schematic for the novice armor reinforcements, and then I'll also pick up the schematic for the Asherium rivets. Now, I basically just need to mine way more Asherium nodes. They do seem rather sporadic where I am, which is a little bit annoying because everything else is fairly easy to gather, to be honest. But the mining nodes, yeah, they seem really rare, or people are just mining them all. But yeah, overall, a fairly long-winded way of crafting. However, I have been told that it is still significantly cheaper to craft your own gear than it is to buy it from vendors. And obviously, you've got the added benefit of being able to create tier 2, tier 3 gear a little bit later on. Definitely one of the more involved crafting systems that I've seen, but I do like it. It's a little bit daunting at the very beginning because nothing is very intuitive, but as soon as you understand it, it's really not that bad at all. I've gone for a little bit of an explore around the map, and we have finally reached that castle that we saw earlier. So I'm going to go see if we can go into it. I have absolutely no idea if this is potentially like the main city, or maybe it's a raid, or maybe it's not finished and it's a placeholder. I do not know. Either way, it looks really cool. We sure Bethesda didn't make this game? Like, there's a bit of foliage in the steps out of nowhere. I have to say, these guards probably need a little bit more training. Not really too sure what they're guarding here, but all of them are doing it. So they've been sent to the naughty corner. Ah, that is unfortunate. It does look like it's not been finished yet. Cheeky little invisible barrier here. That's fair enough. Well, I'm very much looking forward to seeing what this will look like when it's done. Oh, seem to have found a little kind of hidden cave entrance. The cave's depth is felt already in the echo of distant shrieks. Oh my word. Oh my god, I've aggroed something. Uh-oh. I think I've just found a group dungeon. I am CC'd, actually. I'm going to die. Oh no. God damn it. Oh, I forgot to rebind my soul on this character. I'm so far away. That's cool, though. Alrighty, after a little bit more gathering and mining, we finally got everything that we need to make these crude braces. And there we have it. So hopefully this time, we can actually put it on. And it looks like we can. There it is. I'll be honest, that actually took quite a while. But I've never been as satisfied to create essentially low-level gear than I have in this game. So after spending several hours in Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, my first impressions are a mix of intrigue, nostalgia, and a small amount of frustration. This game is definitely not for everyone, but for the right audience, it could be a dream come true. Despite its visual shortcomings, Pantheon surprised me with its unique mechanics and dedication to old-school MMO design. It successfully delivers a sense of danger and mystery, which is something modern MMOs often lack. I can see a passionate audience enjoying it, especially those who long for the challenge and social aspects of EverQuest and the early days of Final Fantasy XI. That said, Pantheon has a long road ahead. It needs major improvements to its UI, combat fluidity, and overall presentation to appeal to a broader audience. But perhaps they do not want to appeal to a broader audience. But if you're someone who enjoys a tough, group-focused MMORPG and doesn't mind a bit of roughness, this might be worth checking out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Pantheon is the EverQuest successor fans have been waiting for? What changes would you like to see? And if you've already started playing, what are your thoughts on the game so far? Anyway, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.